Greetings, and welcome once again to Count Gauntly's Horrors from the Public Domain. We'll be playing some games this evening, having fun together here on our first game show. I've got our lovely contestants over here. They'll be playing for a grand prize of this spectacular dark chalice. Now this is covered with dragon heads and skulls with crowns and stuff. It's really impressive, and I think they'll like it. It's going to be a powerful incentive to drive some fierce competition and some entertaining gameplay, hopefully. So let's meet our contestants here beside me, talk to them briefly. So, down there in the front, it looks like we've got the Demon King. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Demon King?
Hi, yes, I'm the Demon King. I was told there was gonna be some money or prize involved, and I wanted to play some games. Win some money.
Excellent. Something we all strive for. And beside you, that gentleman, I think I've seen him before. I can't quite place the face, but...
Everybody knows me. I'm Santa Claus. Come on. You should know by now. I'm Santa. Anyway, around this time of year, I get kind of down. You know, winter's ending. It's going to be time for me to head up to the North Pole and hibernate before my resurrection in the winter. So I like to spice things up, play some games, have some laughs. Should be a fun time.
And here in our back row, I see Thelonious down there, familiar face here in the crypt. Glad to have you with us once again, Governor.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you feeling this evening?
Oh, pretty good. In fact, when I heard about that prize, I actually bought myself a trophy case, so I pretty much have to win, or else that was a foolhardy purchase, I have to admit. But glad to be here, looking forward to doing my best and going home with that trophy.
All right. And Freak Slice, sir, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back to me being here. Thank you. This is going to be exciting. I hope everyone has a good time.
All right, and I think I see the critic there. It's been a little while.
A delight, as always, to be here. Yes, it's a perfectly cromulent day down here in the crypt, and I'm very excited to win the prize, and I hope there's a lot of money along with a chalice and a trophy, and I will be looking forward to that prize money as well.
Well, we'll have to see. And Blizzard Wizard, looking sharp. I see you got the short sleeves today.
Yeah.
I guess this is your season?
I've been away for a few months. I've been busy making storms elsewhere, not in Northern Virginia. And I heard there was money and prizes, so now I'm here.
All
It's
right.
my off season. I'm warm.
This is your off season?
March.
Oh, yeah, I guess going into April, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you're right. Just chilling out by warming up. All right, well, our first round, ladies and germs, is entitled Perilous Queries. You might think you've seen this game before, but I assure you, it's all new, brand spanking new. I will be posing questions to our panel of guests here, and they will have to answer them in the following categories. So listen up good so you'll know which to pick, friends and neighbors. Categories include movies, bad and or old, before and after life, regrettable edibles, au gratin Paris, and finally, what is that? Where I will be giving you a picture and you will have to tell me what that is. So let's begin. What's my favorite color? I like that green. Critic, would you please buzz first? Or select first. Pick a question.
Any category, any number?
Exactly.
All right, let's go with movies, bad and or old, for 300.
All right. In 1990's much reviled Troll 2, which character screams, "Oh my God"? Your answer, please? Anybody? Yes.
Well,
Thelonious.
I will say that young blonde kid, the blonde young man.
I'm gonna need you to be more specific. Prompt.
This tall, blonde young man, I think his name was Jerry?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Anybody else? You got a chance to buzz in? No? All right. It was Arnold. Arnold said, "Oh my God!"
Oh.
Moving on. Blizzard Wizard, you can select next.
How about regrettable edibles for 300 as well?
Fermented duck fetus served in the egg is a Filipino and Thai delicacy known as what? Oh, Blizzard Wizard, I saw you first.
1,000-year eggs?
Incorrect. Paul. Freak Slice.
Hi, my name is Freak Slice. It's something like balut.
Correct. 300 points to Freak Slice, which
Yes.
is and has always been his name.
That's always been my name.
Okay, so then Freak Slice, select again.
Okay. Well, let's do balut. I'm gonna go for Ogro Puree for $100.
Okay. Name Ogrot's rarely seen parents. Okay, Blizzard Wizard.
Mogrot and Pogrot?
Correct.
Nice. Nice.
All right then. Let's have Thelonious select.
Okay, let's go with regrettables for 400.
Castor canadensis is the scientific name for what musky mammal enjoyed on Count Gauntly's at Thanksgiving time? That was close. This works better with an electronic system, but I think it was Teddy.
What is a
Santa.
beaver? Still can't get my name right, huh?
Well, we'll
What-
learn someday.
What is a beaver?
Correct. I believe that was the 400, correct?
Hey.
Is that 300 or 400?
400.
All right, there we go. Thanks for being
I will
honest.
take what is that for 300.
Okay. Remember, you'll see an image and you'll need to tell me what that image shows. And wait until there's a little timer there. Wait till that gets to 0, and then you can buzz in. Freak Slice.
It looks like an ear canal where your ears hear stuff.
Correct. That is the inner ear.
Cool. How much was that?
300.
300.
Yes.
All right. Has Santa gotten to select yet?
Sure. I will take what is that for 100.
So think about it a couple seconds, and then be ready to tell me what that is. Ooh, this is tough. You guys are sharp. So don't hate me. Santa.
That is a pangolin.
Correct. That is a pangolin. One of my favorite animals. I'm glad that people know about them. All right.
I will take what is that for 500.
All right. Think about it a second, and then be ready to tell me what that is. Oh, sorry.
Disqualified.
False start. Dan. Critic.
That.
I got a tip.
What is a
I've got
liger?
some- Correct.
Bred for its magic, I think.
Yes, it's skills in magic. Very
I
good.
need one of those.
It's a fact.
That image
fact.
depicts a liger.
It actually
Having
looks like
a
lady.
mild bout of name-forgetting Tourette's, so just bear with me, everyone.
Before and afterlife for 200.
What deity, murdered by his brother Set, was god of the ancient Egyptian underworld? Wait till the...
What?
That seems how we're doing things now, but...
Okay.
Thelonious.
Who is Anubis?
Incorrect. Sorry.
Who is Osiris?
Correct.
Can we have a rules clarification?
Yes, yes. Let's all wait until it gets to 0. There's the timer there underneath the
All of
question.
The pictures, it's to 0. That was just the end of the question.
Okay, all right. What do you prefer? Just till the words end?
Just
Let's
till
do
you
it
say
just
it.
till the words end. Okay, because we're done with the picture round. This is all just a sharing experience. I'm glad that everybody's on board. And in the spirit of competing, we will be able to ring now when the words end. Sound fair, everybody? Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Good.
Indeed.
I'll take movies, bad and or old, for 200.
The first movie shown on Count Gauntly's was The Beast of Yucca Flats, starring which Swedish wrestler also featured in Plan 9 from Outer Space? Santa.
Who is Tor Johnson?
Correct.
Santa the Mana.
I came to win, guys.
Okay. And we haven't heard from the Demon King for a while. How would you select?
Nobody said I'd have to actually work for my money. I thought I was just gonna get it for free.
You gotta get some correct answers first.
Oh boy.
Actually, see it there. There we go. There. Okay, so Demon King, you can make a selection.
Regrettable edibles for 200, please.
A traditional Scottish dish, haggis, is cooked inside which one of a sheep's organs? Freak Slice.
Its intestines!
Incorrect. Dan.
What is the liver?
Incorrect. Blizzard Wizard.
Comment.
Yes, correct.
Sausage.
How many points is that?
That was
200.
200. I believe that.
Cool.
Here it is.
All right. Blizzard Wizard selecting it.
Let's go with, what is that for 200?
Take a look at that for a little bit. As we are back on the pictures, wait till the time runs out, and then tell me what that is. Be specific. Critic.
What is Santa's beard?
Try again.
What is Santa's facial hair?
Incorrect. Blizzard Wizard.
What are antlers?
Incorrect. Any other guesses? Freak Slice, I see you reach for that bell. Give it a try. Can't lose. Yes.
What is
War. It's not good for nothing.
Incorrect.
Okay.
It is Abraham Lincoln's beard.
Did you draw that yourself, Gauntly?
See, I knew that wasn't my beard.
All right, let's try again. Let's hear from Thelonious make a selection.
Let's do before and after life for 100.
Safety coffins, which allowed people prematurely buried. Nope. It was number incorrect.
100.
It's number 100 on before and after life. Safety coffins, which allowed people prematurely buried to ring a chime from inside the casket, arguably gave rise to which common expression? Thelonious.
So loud that you wake the dead, what is that?
Incorrect.
What is Hell's Bells?
Good guess, also incorrect.
What is
Was
Saved
it-
by the Bell?
Correct. The answer is Saved by the Bell.
I thought that had to do with high school.
It did eventually.
Okay,
That's the more commonly accepted etymology.
cool.
That's why I said arguably.
Yeah.
All right. Freak Slice, make a selection.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with the regrettable edibles, $500.
In Japan, tuna might be used to make sashimi, but basashi is made from the raw meat of what land animal that might also be named Charlie? Freak Slice.
What is unicorn meat?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Any other guesses? Blizzard Wizard.
Horse?
Correct. It is raw horse meat.
Charlie the Unicorn, dude. Internet classic.
Not a very common source of meat. If you get a line on unicorn meat, you got to tell Gauntly though.
Okay.
because we'll cook something up. All right. So Blizzard Wizard, make another selection.
Movies bad and or old for 400, please.
In what state was Manos: The Hands of Fate filmed? Freak Slice.
Nevada.
Incorrect. Thelonious.
What is Arizona?
Incorrect. Demon King.
What is Massachusetts?
Incorrect.
What is California?
Incorrect. One final person out there.
What is New Mexico?
Incorrect. Very close. It was, in fact, Texas. But, you know, generally that's southern, western region. Pretty close. Commendable effort.
That awesome southern region.
I would say so. All right. Critic, it's your selection.
Let's go Agrat Puri for 300.
What hobby does Ograt most pursue most frequently while he's away from the set? Thelonious.
What is sailing?
He sails, correct.
That was how much?
That was 300.
I would have said rust.
Yes, I suppose that is an accurate. It's not exactly a hobby, it's more, I don't know, a lifestyle. Yes. All right, so let's have a selection from the Demon King. Or Thelonious. I meant Thelonious.
All right, let's go with Regrettables for 100. Why not?
The annual Bug Bowl in West Lafayette, I believe that's Indiana, features a contest to see who can furthest spit what insect that normally hops on its own. Critic.
What is a grasshopper?
Incorrect. Freak Slice.
Cricket.
Correct.
How much was that?
100.
100.
Losing score already?
Okay. So, Freak Slice, make another selection.
All right. I'm gonna go for the gold. Movies bad and or old. 500 points.
What notorious director made schlock classics Glenn or Glenda, Bride of the Monster, and Plan 9 from Outer Space? I think only Santa waited until the word space was concluded.
Who is Ed Wood Jr.?
Correct. Okay, so Santa.
I'll take. What is that? For 400.
This one's going to be a little challenging. I'm actually going to recommend that we scroll down just a tad. It's a car. It's an odd-looking car. There. That should do it. Okay, any guesses? Yes.
An odd-looking car.
Be more specific. Prompt.
A yellow odd-looking car.
Correct. No, it was in fact the BMW Isetta. It is the car driven by famous TV nerd Steve Urkel, and my dream car.
Oh, yeah. TV Urkel.
All right, so let's hear from Thelonious. Make a selection, please.
All right, let's go with Agrat Prix for 400.
What is the name of Ograt's current wife? Freak Slice.
Kirsten.
Close. Incorrect. Any other guesses? All right, it is in fact Winifred is the answer.
Oh, I missed that wedding. I'm so mad.
Yes, well, we'll have to watch the tape back together. Relive old times.
You too.
Happy memories. Okay, so let's have a selection from Blizzard Wizard.
I will take Before and Afterlife for 3.
A hellish abyss in Greek mythology, Tartarus was a place of punishment for the wicked and also the prison of which primordial giants? Critic.
Who are the Titans?
Correct. I saw that many of you remember the Titans.
Gauntly, can we have a clarification? I think our board is not synced with yours. Is there still 400 and 500 for Before and Afterlife?
Yes, you're correct. And I will reread that 400 question for before and afterlife, as the folks at home can see on this board here. I'll just read that one out nice and loud. Yes, you can pick 400.
I'll go with before and afterlife for 400.
Rigor mortis refers to the stiffening of limbs several hours after death. Name one of the other two less known states which precede rigor mortis. Any guesses? No wrong answers. At least none that'll lose you money. Okay, very well. The answers are pallor mortis, meaning paleness, and liver mortis, which refers to the pooling of the blood. I would have also accepted algor mortis, which refers to cooling, but is less of a process and just something that, happens to everything. Okay.
Al Gore?
I once knew a giant named Al Gore.
Dude, that guy dropped me.
Dangerous. Very dangerous. All right. We got a few more questions up on the board. Let's whip on through.
About before and afterlife for 500.
Okay. What sort of undead creature is Gauntly supposed to be?
Sorry.
Critic.
What is a ghoul?
Oh, very good. I would say no one knows, maybe a ghoul, but as that is the leading hypothesis, I will give you that one. But no one knows would have been the prime answer.
Maybe a ghoul.
Maybe.
Okay, so we got 3 more up there. Let's make it fun. Demon King, make one more selection.
Movies bad and or old for 100, please.
Which 1902 short is regarded as the first science fiction film and the best-known work of special effects pioneer Georges Méliès?
What is
Santa.
a trip to the moon?
Correct. Very good. Okay, 2 final questions in a single category. Thelonious, where do we go?
Oh my, so many options. Let's see, let's go with 200, why not?
Agrat Paris for 200. Based on his comments in episode 11, Casanova of the Crypt, what is Ograt's favorite thing to eat at the beach? Critic.
What is sand?
Correct. Very good. You guys know your lore. Okay, because Freak Slice came in so close on that one, I'll leave it to you to say the final question you want to hear.
All right, this could be a toughie, but I think we have to go with Ogrowat Pore for 500.
Here goes. What other body part does Ograt's brother's leg smell like? Blizzard Wizard.
Ograt's father's head.
Very good guess. Incorrect. We do not know the smell of Ograt's father's head. Critic.
What is the armpit?
Incorrect. Any other guesses? Free excuse to rack up 500 points. Freak Slice.
Rust.
Incorrect. Rust is not a body part. Demon King.
What is the foot?
Incorrect. Santa or Thelonious, want to venture a guess?
What is the nose?
Incorrect.
I guess it's up to me. What is his hairy back?
I'm afraid not. Ograt's brother's leg smells like a heart. Yes, you gotta listen carefully for those things. Very good, guys. Okay, let's see those scores. Wide shot, wide shot. Let's see what everybody's got. So did y'all total those? What are we seeing? Everybody take a couple seconds and make sure you got a total on there, and then let's see. All right, so I see Blizzard Wizard with 900. I see the Critic with a whopping 1,500. I see Freak Slice with 700. Thelonious with 300. Santa with also 1,500. And what is the Demon King sporting? Ooh, a goose egg. I'm afraid we're going to say goodbye to a few of our friends now, but going on to the next round as I turn you over to a film will be our tied champions, the Critic and Santa Claus. Stay tuned.
Nerds.
Groucho Marx. in You Bet Your Life.
Here I am again with $2,000 for one of our couples. If any of them say the secret word, this moth-eaten duck will fly down and pay him $100. The word tonight is food. Scram. Arrivederci. George, proceed.
Well, Groucho, we have a couple of young single people for you tonight, and their names are Miss Barbara Schmidt and Mr. Mario DeRay.
Say the secret word and you'll divide $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Barbara Schmidt and Mario Do-Re-Mi, A. Which one is Barbara? Oh,
I am.
That's you're Barbara. That's about the silliest question I guess I've ever asked on this show. How old are you, Barbara?
I'm 18.
18, huh? A lovely age for a girl. In fact, it's a lovely age for a woman of 40. You're not married, are you, Barbara?
No, I'm not.
You're not. Are you engaged?
No,
Completely free agent?
I'm completely unattached.
Is that so? You mean your zipper's broken? Well, something's holding you together, and I wish it was me. Where are you from originally? Heaven?
Originally, I'm from Albany, New York.
Albany, yeah?
Yes. And now I live in Pasadena.
Oh. Well, tell me, do you go to school, or do you have a job, or are you self-sustaining or self-supporting, or what?
No, I go to school. I go to UCLA, and I'm majoring in English.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. Do you speak it at all? Well, why did you come to California to learn English? Don't they speak English in Albany?
Yes, well, I prefer the climate here in California.
Oh. Mario, is that your name?
Mario, yeah.
Mario. You're not Mario Lanza, are you?
No, I'm Mario DeRay.
Are you related to Mario Lanza?
No, but Al DeRay is my brother.
He's related to Mario Lanza?
No, he's my brother.
Your brother's Aldo Ray?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You're very lucky. Now then, who is Aldo Ray?
He's a movie star.
He's a movie star? Oh, movie star. The only movie star I know is Francis X. Bushman. You're a pretty big brute, Mario, aren't you?
I'm big, yes.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't play football. Why is that?
I do play football. I play for the University of Southern California. I played there for 3 years now.
You play with USC? That's just what I said. I'm surprised you don't play football. You hate USC, Bob?
I don't hate it,
No.
but I'm for UCLA.
So am I. No, only in the last 5 minutes. Up to now, I was a fan of Rutgers. Barbara, I imagine life must be interesting for a pretty girl in college. I've never been a pretty girl in college, but I'm only guessing. I wasn't even a pretty girl in high school. Does anything exciting ever happen to you, Barbara?
The most exciting thing that ever happened to me was I was chosen the 1954 Rose Queen, Pasadena.
Oh, you were Queen of the Roses, eh? That's a very high honor. Congratulations,
Thank
Barbara.
you.
Pretty tough competition.
Yes, there was quite a bit.
Well, enough. Let's get down to brass tacks. We've had enough of this historical stuff. Mario, will you marry this girl?
No, I can't.
You can't?
I'm going steady right now.
Well, call her up and tell her you're going to marry Barbara. She'll understand. Women are very understanding that way. Well, say, your girl must be quite a dish, Mario, if you'll turn down the Rose Queen for her. How did you meet your inamorata?
Well, I met her about 2 years ago at a dance, and I liked her, so a couple of weeks later I asked her out, and that's it. We've been going out ever since.
If you were so crazy about her, why did you wait 2 weeks? Were you saving up a dime for the phone?
I was busy doing other things.
Other things? My boy, take it from an old hand in these matters. There are no other things. Well, where's this dazzler? Is she out front here tonight? Is she with you?
No, she's in Pinole, California. That's about 400 miles north of L.A. And
She's 400 miles from here?
Yeah. She's a secretary for the district attorney up there.
Oh, that's bad. You mean your girl is 400 miles away and you turned down a date with probably the most beautiful girl in America who is standing right next to you?
I have to, I guess. No choice.
You know, that's like living in Las Vegas and going all the way to Cedar Rapids just to play bingo in a church bazaar. Well, you're an attractive couple, and Mario, if you're smart, you'll marry this girl as soon as she can support you. I forgot to ask you one question. Do you have a fella?
No.
Or did I ask you?
No,
Why
you
not?
Well, I have many fellows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right, let's play You Bet Your Life. I had a fellow wanted to meet you. It was me. You both know the rules of this swindle? This game? You selected the musical category. These are all top tunes of the last 20 years. And Fenneman, just keep looking right here. Huh? Okay, now what do you want to start with? 10, 20, all the way to 100. 50?
70, I think it's 70.
70?
70.
Okay, this song is from the score of the musical Knickerbocker Holiday. Now you give me the title.
September song.
September song is absolutely all right.
And you're off to a good start. You have $170.
Now, what are you going to take a fling at?
Should we go 75 or 80 or 80? We'll go 80.
$80. Sammy Kahn and Julie Stein wrote this song about 10 years ago. What's the name of it? Play it.
Let it snow, let it snow.
That's right. Let It Snow is right.
You now have $250.
What are you going to go for now?
90? We'll go for 90.
90. This song was a big hit a few years ago. Let's see if you can identify it.
Wish You Were Here?
Wish You Were Here is right.
You now have $340.
Last chance to beat the other couples. What are you going to go for?
We'll go $100.
$100. This song was written by Rodgers and Hammerstein. What is the title of it? Play it, Jack.
Hello, Young Lovers? Hello, Young Lovers? Hello, Young Lovers?
That's right. Now give him a big kick.
And you wind up with $440.
There goes that girl and the district attorney and everything else. Well, thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers.
Groucho, we have a man with an unusual occupation for you. He's Mr. Vern Lucius Cameron. His partner is a housewife. She's Mrs. Mariana Ehrlich. So, folks, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Mrs. Mariana Ehrlich and Mr. Vern Lucius Cameron. A couple of pretty fancy monikers there. Mariana, where are you from?
I am originally from Czechoslovakia, and I came over friends in Portugal to the United States.
You came with a friend from Portugal to the United States?
I came with my best friend, my husband.
Your best friend is your husband?
Uh-huh.
Well, that may be true in Czechoslovakia, but... Whereabouts behind the Iron Curtain did you come from?
Prague, Czechoslovakia.
Prague, huh? Mm-hmm. You were poor but Prague at the time, huh? Could you give us some idea of your age, Mariana?
I'd rather skip that question.
You'd rather skip it? Well, skip around here and then give us your age.
I heard once Luella Parsons said that a girl who tells her age is liable to tell anything.
Well, I expect to worm many other things out of you before we're through. You're Jules Vern Lucius Cameron,
I
huh?
was named after Jules Verne.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you're...
He was named first, and I was named after.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Where are you from, Vern?
I was born in Sioux City, Iowa. And
Oh, that's where all the lawyers come from, isn't it?
Is it? I didn't know that.
Well, the Sioux City, I imagine that's where.
Oh, I see. Well, I spent 3 years in Iowa, 3 years in Kansas, and then spent most of my boyhood in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. What sort of work do you do?
Groucho, I'm a hydrologist.
You mean you eat only vegetables? What is
A hydrologist is a man who locates, or a woman who locates underground liquids, oil or water.
You mean like a bootlegger?
Yes, if they're underground.
Well, how do you go about finding water?
Well, I have instruments that I developed over a period of 32 years of locating wells.
Well, what makes this thing work?
It takes on a charge from the electrical aura around the body, and this positive charge causes it to become attracted to the negative charge coming up by reflection from underground water.
Well, you lost me quite some time ago. Well, have you ever found any wells for people?
Yes, sir. I've located thousands of them. I don't know how many thousands.
Well, how much do you charge for finding water? A cent a gallon?
Well, the price ranges from $25 to $100
$100?
per well, or $100 a day flat rate.
$100 a day?
Yes, sir.
Well, you must be finding water because you're certainly soaking somebody.
That's right.
I'd like to go on talking to you two, but the time has come to play You Bet Your Life.
In the race for the $2,000, the first couple won $440, and the secret word is food.
I'm sure you're familiar with this game. I don't have to explain it to you.
What's it
This is a spelling quiz. This is an old-fashioned spelling bee. You get only one chance at the correct spelling and only one answer between you. I want you to spell the word and then pronounce it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Spell it and then pronounce it. All right, what do you start with? 10, 20, 50, all the way to 100.
70?
70 suits me.
70 suits me, too. All right, spell the word lieutenant, meaning an officer in military service.
L-I-E-U-T-E-N-A-N-T.
Right.
This kid's from Czechoslovakia, yeah. Imagine.
You now have $170.
What are you going to go for?
80? 80 with you, okay?
Fine. Sure.
Spell the word aluminum, meaning a light silver-white metal. Metal.
A-L-U-M-I-N... no, wait. Aluminum. L-A-L-U-M-I-N-U-N.
That's right.
Right.
You now have $250.
You went to night school, huh?
I did. I went to night school.
And day school, I think.
I know how to spell better than to pronounce.
90.
Well, spell the word fictitious, meaning not real, counterfeit, not genuine.
F-I-C...
T-I...
T-O-U-S.
I-O-U-S. F-I-C-T-I-T-I-O-U-S.
F-I-C...
T-I-T-I-O-U-S.
All right, now.
I-O-U-S.
Decide one answer between you now. What are you going to say?
It's I-O-U-S, I'm sure.
Are you sure?
All right, then you spell it.
F-I-C-T-I-T-I-O-U-S. Fictitious.
That's right. That's right.
You now have $340.
Some illiterate in the front row was hollering you were wrong.
I trust
There's your last chance to beat the other couples. What are you going to go for?
100. 100
Is that all right with you?
That's right.
All right. Spell the word penitentiary, meaning a state or federal prison.
P-E-N-I-T-I-E-N.
No. Penitentiary. P-E-N-I...
No, P-E... Yes, that's right. P-E-N-I-T-E-N.
All right, come on now.
T-I-A-R-Y. That's
All
right.
right, now spell it. One of you spell it.
P-E-N-I-T-E-N-T-I-A-R-Y.
That is right.
And you went all the way. You wind up with $440.
Well, thanks and good luck to the Soda Plymouth dealers.
Thank you so much.
Roger, we invited some girls who worked for an aircraft plant to our factory tonight. And just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected June French to be on the show. And her partner is Mr. Albert Hall. So, folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome, welcome for the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Say the secret word and divide $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Mr. Albert Hall and June French. June, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21, huh? What's your hometown?
Mineola, Texas.
Mineola, Texas? Is there a town named Mineola?
Yes, sir.
Where is that near?
Oh, it's about 80 miles east of Dallas.
Well, how far is that from Neiman Marcus?
That is Neiman Marcus.
Oh. Are you married?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Well, you're pretty young to be married, aren't you?
I've been married 6 years.
You were married when you were 15?
Yes.
Boy, they catch them early down there, don't they? Huh?
No, I caught him early.
Oh. Well, at least you're honest enough to admit it. Most women are not. Mr. Hall, where are you from?
Originally from Kansas, born in Kansas. Farm.
Well, you don't have to get angry about it.
It was kind of tough out there.
This guy's trying to hypnotize me. Huh? I'm afraid to ask him any more questions. Did you grow up on a farm in Kansas? Did you grow up on a farm back there in Kansas?
No, I left when I was 10 years old.
Uh-huh. Your name is Albert Hall?
Yes.
Well, that's in London. Isn't that where the musicians play in the concerts?
Oh, yes.
Did you know that? Were you named after that place?
Evidently. I didn't select the name.
Oh. Such a soft job up here, huh? The last time I come down here without my blackjack. Where did you go when you left the farm?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
What were you doing there?
Well, I went to school there. When I quit school, I got a job on the Nebraska State Journal as a printer's devil.
Will you ask him the next question? You were apprentice devil. Well, why did you get fired? Maybe you weren't the type, huh?
I didn't get fired.
Oh. Al, are you married?
Oh, yes.
You are, huh? How long you been married, Al?
42 years.
Is your wife out here with you?
Yes, she's in the audience.
Oh. Well, what sort of work have you been doing lately?
Well,
homicide?
I came to Seattle, and I got a job on the Seattle
You imagine
Times.
if he doesn't win any money here, what's going to happen to me? I'm leaving long before that. You say you went to Seattle and you got a job on the paper?
Seattle Times in the composing room.
I see. And how long were you there?
15 years.
Maybe I can out-frighten him. Boy, would he fit in all of Dickens' stories, huh? Well, June, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a
I
messenger.
feel safer in asking you. You're a messenger? Well, what do you do as a messenger? Do you deliver messages?
No, I deliver blueprints and supplies and food or anything else the engineers want.
Oh, wait a minute. You said food, so you and Gargantua each get $50. All right, beat it, Doc. Now, who do you deliver these things to?
To the engineers.
Uh-huh. Well, how are you dressed? Do you wear this kind of an outfit?
Well, yes, skirts, blouses, sweaters.
You know, better be careful. You know, I know something about engineers. They all have plans of their own, you know. Do these engineers? Maybe I can charm them. Mr. Hall, I am reluctant to do this, but let's get back to you. What are you doing in Hollywood, and who are you frightening? What are you doing here at present, Mr. Hall?
Well, things got tough up in the mountains, no money. I came to Hollywood to find out how they make money.
Well, how do they make money?
I walk up and down Hollywood Boulevard, and I come to the conclusion that 50% of them there are on relief. And then I think the other 40% are going around to these banks and loan companies. There's 3 or 4 in every box.
I think you've got something there. Now, have you decided on the type of work that you'd like to do in Hollywood? What would you like to do, Al, as long as you're out here now? You're not doing anything.
Well, what you're doing there looks kind of soft.
Well, it is, but I don't want it to get around, that's all. Just, I guess the jig is up. Well, Al, the time is up for loose chatter. Now, let's play You Bet Your Life.
In the race for the $2,000, the first 2 couples are tied with $440.
You both understand the rules of the game. Now, you select the geography. And remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is.
Whatever you say. All right.
How much?
She says 100.
100. Okay. What country is separated by 1,000 miles of the Republic of India?
Pakistan.
Pakistan is right.
Well, you're off to a good start. You now have $200.
Now, just so that we don't have any confusion, on the next questions, consult before you answer, because he might have said something else, and you wouldn't have won the money. All right, what are you going to go for now? $90. Now, one answer. What great river is sacred to the Hindus? It empties into the Bay of Bengal.
Ganges.
Ganges is right.
All right, you now have $290.
Hey, you're pretty lucky to have a gal like that with you.
Ain't I always been lucky all my life, Groucho.
I'm glad to hear that, Al. Now, what are you going to go for?
80.
Yeah, that's
80.
The city of Buffalo, New York, is located on which of the Great Lakes?
Erie.
Lake Erie is right. What happened to that talk I gave you?
You now have $370.
Now, what are you going to go for? This is your last chance to beat the other couple. $70. What is the largest city in Finland? It is also the capital. Now, one answer. Talk it over first.
Helsinki? I don't know.
Helsinki.
That's right. Helsinki is right. It's a big hit,
And you'll wind up with $440. And that means that all 3 of our couples
everybody
tonight...
married in this show, if they're married or not. It doesn't make any difference.
That means that all 3 of our couples tonight, in just 1 minute, will get the chance of the DeSoto Plymouth $2,000 question. Everybody tied. Well, Groucho, here are the 3 couples all tied for the DeSoto Plymouth $2,000 question. We've given them little slips of paper. They'll write down one answer between them, and if they all get it right, we'll split the money among all of them.
For $2,000, what was the name of the famous English jurist whose commentaries are fundamental in any study of English law?
Some famous Englishman way back.
All right, what are the answers?
Mr. DeRay?
Barbara Schmidt and Mario Doray's answer is nothing. June French and Al Hall's answer is nothing. Mariana Ehrlich and Vine Cameron's answer is also nothing. This one has got Hoyle, but that's wrong. It's Sir William Blackstone, a very famous name in the history of jurisprudence. I'm sorry you all lost. That means the big question next week will be worth $2,500. Well, they lost the big money, but they all did pretty well in the quiz, didn't they, George?
Yes, all the way.
How much did they each win?
Each couple won $440.
Well, congratulations to all of you and to all of our contestants on the show tonight, and to both of you and to everybody else.
All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the film. And we have some knowledgeable Gauntly champions here, ready to go toe-to-toe after that perfect tie really, we've got some exciting high stakes here. After all, we're playing for the Dark Chalice here. It's beautiful. Everybody wants it. Maybe some prize money too, with whatever Gauntly uses for currency.
I have some debts to pay off, so I hope so.
Yeah. At any rate, I mean, I'm sure you can sell this, if it comes to that. So for our final challenge, we have the Spinner of Fate. Completely original idea to have a wheel spinning here around. Tell us what we'll be winning. You see, we've arranged, I'll point out here, some foodstuffs. Depending on where the spinner lands, you might have to eat some anchovies. Yes, nice and fresh there. Some tiny octopi. You see that? Yes, behold. Some eggs pickled in soy sauce and jalapeno juice. Or some, frankly, disgusting cinnamon candy. And if you eat the food doled out to you, it will prove you worthy of receiving the Dark Chalice. And you might be wondering what happens there, down here. And in fact, if it gets there, do you guys wonder?
I'm baffled, honestly.
Well, it says that you win, and you don't have to eat anything. You just get the trophy straight off.
Whoa. You can't win anything by chance.
Wait a second. Come on stage. Come here.
As a representative of the FCC, you can't win anything on a game show by chance.
Oh, wait a second. I guess that's in the station regulations, huh? No prizes awarded by chance. And why is that?
Well, it's against the rules, of course.
It's like gambling, I guess?
Pretty much.
Well, here's what I'll tell you. If they have to eat the stuff, that means they got to show some kind of dedication, some kind of skill, right? So it's not pure chance.
Well, I guess so.
All right. Well, let's turn around and face the cameras, and let's see where this is going to pan out. So let's just watch for a moment here. So, okay, guys, moment of truth. Critic first. Give that wheel a spin and see what fate holds.
May Agrod have mercy on my soul.
And your stomach.
Oh, big money, big money. Big fish. Octopus, how do you feel about that?
I was hoping not to get the octopus, so I hope there's not too many insides in here. All right, here goes nothing. Ooh, that is bad.
Oh, I can hear that crunch. I hope the microphone can hear that crunch.
Oh, that is disgusting.
All right, well, just commit. Get that whole thing in there.
Oh, there's something funky in there.
Pop it all in and you can chew for a little bit.
Okay.
Oven, big oven. There we go. All right, so you satisfied?
Well, I should probably mention there's another rule you're breaking. Anybody...
Wait, just a moment. Let's see what Santa has in store for him before you make a final judgment.
You know, I don't like to eat anything that has less than 6 legs, so I think you know where I'm leaning on this one.
The egg.
All right.
How's it taste?
Not bad. Fairly bland.
I mean, that's the ideal life right there. Fairly bland.
Mm-hmm.
This eight-legged sucker does not want to go down.
Well, just open that jaw, get it in there. You can munch for a little bit, and then we'll hear from our guest here. So, any other thoughts? Any closing thoughts?
Well, as Santa has been here before, he is not eligible to win anything on this show.
Oh, but the critic has as well. People associated with the show can't win.
Nope.
Can't win prizes. Well, here's what we're gonna do. You two, arm wrestle. Arm wrestle for that grand prize. While you munch, while you chew, and I'll decide what to do. And let's get nice and close in on that. And just, here, you can scoot back there. Yes, all right. Dang, intense. I'm gonna just play some intense music here and watch. Mighty thrust. Oh! Santa reigns supreme. He's been storing up those Santa powers. Well, that was quite something to watch. And so it's somewhat with a bit of regret that I have to say that that was really just for show. Give the folks at home some eye candy. Because since you're the only one who's never been on the show before, enigmatic guest from the FCC, I'm just going to give the Dark Chalice to you. So enjoy that. And farewell. Have a good evening. And well, sorry about that, guys.
Well, it won't be the first time in my life I've ate an egg for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been pretty disappointing. But hey, I had some fun. Hope you had some fun at home. Pleasant nightmares. And I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with the aftermath of what these two guys are feeling. Ugh.
Not good octopus.
No.
Oh well. We'll see about hooking you up with something a little bit better next time. You know, Augur wasn't here with us this evening. He's actually at home decomposing some music for our musical spectacular 50th episode. So stay tuned in June or May for Gauntly episode 50, the musical. Bye.